Hey yo, peace to all the guys and nerds. This is part two of that video. My camera cut out, I ran out of space, but now I got some more space. So I'm finna keep on building. So yeah, we was just on number 8 and breaking that down. Let me repeat that again before going to number 9. Number 8, how much the original land is used by the color main? The color main is 6 million square miles. And then number 9, what is the birth record of said nation, gods and earths? Islam has no birth record. It has no beginning nor end. Islam is infinity itself. The nation of gods and earths is the collective name of the wilderness of is a collective name of the 5% in the wilderness of North America. And me breaking down how I see that lesson, simply as I can break it down is this is showing and demonstrating the universal law of equality and what the culture of the black man is, which is Islam. And how this demonstrates equality is because the black man has no birth record, nor mother, nor father, and our culture should reflect that. Islam is mathematics, and mathematics is Islam, and it's showing that's the only true way of life for us, because this matches up with how we are. And Islam manifests born. That's how I see that. It's simple as I can put this. Islam makes born, or Islam manifests born. And let me explain that, because number 9. Born is bringing to existence, to be brought forth to supreme life. To be born is to bring forth both mentally as well as physically and everything. And number 9, Islam is the divine culture of the black man. It's a true way of life for all the original people. And looking at that, Islam is able to sustain itself because it's infinite. Even as the cultural aspects, it's infinite. And Islam manifests born because Islam makes us conscious. It's able to birth you, and it's able to bring you back from a spiritual death. You can't come back from no physical death. That's impossible. No one has ever been known to do that. And this is showing that it resurrects you from a spiritual death. It can make you born. You can be existing in this world, but existing within the supreme divine culture, and actually be conscious and aware of and knowing your title as well as your abilities and knowing what you're capable of as a black man. That shows it to you. And Islam is our only culture. Christianity, that ain't our religion. We don't need religion. We need a culture. Islam is a culture and shit. And this culture, this devil civilization we live in, is not for us and not made by us and never will. It's going to do nothing but destroy us. So we must go to our own in return and be living in accordance with Islam. And Islam makes you born. Islam brings you into existence, existing within the supreme divine culture, existing within the universe, connecting your mind with the universe. And that's how I see that one. As simple as I can plan it, as easily as I can explain it. And looking at, let me say this again. Number 9, what is the birth record of the said nation, gods and earths? Islam has no birth record, it has no beginning nor end. Islam is infinity itself. The nation of gods and earths is the collective name of the 5% of North America. And it's showing that it can manifest and sustain itself. And let me go build on this a little bit more, because like I said, it makes you born and brings you into consciousness and existence, but also you're taught to teach it just how you were taught. Don't take nothing away from it, don't add nothing to it. Whatever the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said is what it is. Anybody who thinks you got to take away from it or add nothing to it because you don't know what's actually there, you're only looking at it for the face value. Islam contains everything that it needs. You need to actually go and manifest that and bring it into action. Live it through equality and look what's all there. It's just like an entire house. If you only look through one room of the house, that don't mean there ain't shit in the rest of the house. That don't mean that there isn't in the rest of the house. So that's like saying, oh yeah, I got this entire big ass house and I've only looked in one room. Okay, now let me go and buy another house. You don't need another house. Your entire house, it has a bathroom, it has rooms, it has a kitchen, it has all the shit you need, but you haven't gone out and used none of it. You haven't looked for any of it. You've only been living in one room. So you gotta actually look and see what is all there and explore the entire place. You feel me? And that's how I see that one. And when you're taught Islam, you're taught to keep it right and exact. Don't add nothing to it. Don't take nothing away from it. Give it how you were taught, but also teach other people who are uncivilized, who do not know. Teach the people who's around you, your brothers, your sisters, your mother, your father, your cousins, all of that stuff. Teach the uncivilized, the people who do not know that truth. And you're taught to teach it how you were taught. And how we're taught is to teach to other people. So when we teach other people, we teach them how to take the best parts out of it. We teach them how to live in accordance with all the laws, rules, and regulations of the universe. And we teach them that they have to go, once they know. Also, don't speak on shit you don't know, because a lot of people's pride will take them into trying to talk about stuff they don't actually truly know. That's why you can't be prideful. You have to be humble. That's the nature of the black man. That's how nature intended us for us to be. And we must live in accordance with nature, because that's in accordance with the universe. But anyways, when we teach other people that, they have to go out and teach other people also what they know. Don't teach what you don't know. Teach what you do know. Don't mix truth with falsehood. Keep it right and exact, right? And when we do that, that's sustaining itself. It is a self-sustainable culture and way of life. But it also carries itself and brings itself and is able to make born, because that's sustaining itself. I can die, or just as Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he died, but his teachings, they're still alive. He exists within his teachings. But physically he's not alive, but spiritually, and he is. His teachings are carrying on and being preserved and stuff, and that's how I see them. That's how I see that one. Because we teach other people that they have to go and teach other people to teach other people, making that an infinite cycle. So even Islam in the cultural aspect is infinite and can't end. It sustains itself, feeds itself, and is able to keep it moving. Just as Melchizedek say, stay forward, forward ever, backward never. Keep it moving until you get on top. And when you get on, or no, forward ever, backward never. Keep it moving, and when you get on top, don't stop and keep it moving. However the saying goes, but yeah. But that's how I see number 9. What is birth record? Said nation of gods of earth. Islam has no birth record, it has no beginning nor end. Islam is infinity itself. The nation of gods of earth is a collective name of the 5% of North America. And number 10, what is the birth record of the mystery God's religion? Buddhism is 35,000 years old. Christianity is 551 years old. I remember that says the beginning must have an end. That gives you a universal law. Everything with the beginning will have an end. That's why these mystery God teachings, and let me just explain how I see this. This is showing and proving the mystery God religion teachings to be wrong and false. And this is demystifying them, therefore showing you what consists of it, or the entire cipher. And also shows what happens to you if you teach those religions. Because number 10 in the alphabet is justice. Number 10, J, justice is a reward or penalty for one's actions or deeds. And number 10, and that's 1 and 0. What's CIPHER? CIPHER is a complete circle, which is 0. Number 0 is CIPHER. It's a complete circle system of 360 degrees of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, which is life. And it shows you the circle of life. Everything that has a beginning must have an end. They have a beginning. They try to mystify themselves and say, oh no, you can come back from a physical death, and the only way to go to heaven is through a physical death. That's a very wrong teaching, very foolish teaching. It's not true, right? And when we look at this, they're trying to do that. So they're trying to say, oh no, we can't die. If we have a beginning, we can be alive and have another physical life, which is false. They also try to mystify themselves by saying Christianity, this always been around. No, it hasn't. Christianity has a date, and it will have an end. And when you teach those, justice will be served to you. For you trying to blood suck the pole with these mystery God teachings, justice will be served to you, right? And for those who fell victim to that, justice will be served to them, because they fell victim to your false teachings. And those who fell victim had the truth presented to them and still decided to follow such foolish teachings, justice will be served to them. And this is showing the inner and outer circumference of what consists of these mystery God teachings, and showing and proving that there is no spook. The true and living God is a black man. We about to run out of time. We got a couple seconds left, so I'm gonna wrap this up. That's how I see that lesson. And I want to say peace to all the gods in the earth. I want to say keep your vibrations up, keep building, keep moving, and don't assume you know everything, and keep it how it is, and live in accordance with the laws, rules, and regulations of the planet Earth and the universe, because the black man is the God of the universe. Peace to all the gods in the earth. It's Supreme Truth and Master, or Emir X.